I mean, if she charged 500 rand, he probably paid her 500 rand. Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Nkanelo wa Gingirkan with me, Mandlele Gere Gingirkan wa Kamashaba. Thank you very much for joining us this side. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell to make sure that whenever we do our videos, you are the first to receive it. Don't be left behind, don't be left behind. Wow. If it doesn't pause, it rains, or if it doesn't rain, it pours for Master KG. First, it was his song that hit 100 million views, and it's a global phenomenon right now with the dance. And President Cyril Ramaphosa told us to go, everybody to go all out and show the world how Jerusalem dance is done. And people were loyal. They actually went out there to show the world how Jerusalem is done. And now it appears that the Jerusalem hitmaker has bought himself a new car. It's a Rari, it's a Rari, it's a Ferrari, it's a Ferrari. It's a great car, red in color, as you can see here. It's a very beautiful car, you know. People congratulated the guy to, oh, you did well, amazing stuff. I also feel like he deserves it, man. I personally feel like this is how musicians are supposed to be paid, or to be reimbursed for their hard work, you know. It's good to see one of our own being reimbursed like this for a hit of that kind, you know. The whole world went all out for it. We saw people, different people, celebrities, world, filmmakers, everybody in the whole world, footballers, share his video and appreciate the work that is done. Different countries, you know, appreciated the guy. So it's good. I actually feel like South African entertainment industry needs to catch up because the world is moving fast. The world is moving very, very fast. So I'm actually happy for Master KG for this. You know where it all started for Master KG, you know, humble beginnings, but now he's a global star, you know. You know, social media financial advisors are back with a bang. They're telling Master KG what to do with his money. Some people are saying that you should have bought a KFC franchise or a Nando's franchise. And I'm like, yo, people like guiding other people. People like telling other people what to do with their money. Why can't you let the guy shine and enjoy his money? I mean, he's worked hard, you know. But hey, you know, it's good to invest your money. We've seen with footballers after a couple of seasons, you know, down the line, some people even went to play in Europe, but then when they come back South Africa, they are poor or they don't have money. They don't even have money for taxi. You know, it's quite a sad story. And we don't want to see that happening for Master KG as well. So I just hope that he has some sort of investment in place. And it's also good that he must enjoy his money when he's still alive. Why people like coaching other people and financial advising other people? If you want to advise someone, get your own money and financially advise yourself. I know I'm going to fight with Nicolette Mashile on this one. Please, Nicolette, don't fight me. But yeah, I just feel like it's good for someone of Master KG's caliber, especially someone from Limpopo province, because it is a province that is usually undermined when it comes to music and entertainment. And it's good to see a guy coming from that province and making it in a global stage. So it's a good thing, you know. But now there is a twist as well. Social media advisors are back with another advice for Master KG. Actually, can I call it a demand? They're actually demanding that Master KG pays out 50% of the money that is made out of the whole Jerusalem song. You know, they're saying that he must share 50% of the money that is made with Nomcebo Zikode. She's the lady that's singing there. I mean, she did the vocals, he did the beat, you know. So now it's actually the discussion that's happening. Everyone is saying that no, Master KG is supposed to acknowledge her. And I'm like, how? Which part of the world are these people existing? Because Master KG has always tagged Nomcebo in all his promotional videos. Since the song was released in 2019, Master KG was consistent with tagging Nomcebo. And also recently, I saw them performing together in Pretoria at the Union Buildings, you know. So it's not like Master KG is leaving out Nomcebo. People are saying that he must pay 50% of the money he's made out of the song, and I'm like, how? Is this rule that we're now inventing only gonna work for Master KG, or is this how you think the music world is supposed to work, 50-50 splits? Because I believe that when you feature someone, you pay them a session fee, right? And then after that, you have an agreement as far as royalties is concerned, whether who's gonna get what amount and who's gonna get what amount in terms of percentages. Those splits are there. Also, when you fill in the sum of forms, you state it clearly that who's gonna get what percentages and what else. Those people agreed already. Why is now Twitter coming and saying Master KG is supposed to pay these percentages? What if he chose to take only 20 out of the percentages? We don't even know those details, you know. We don't know what's in the contract. We don't know what's in the deals, you know. So we cannot just assume that Master KG is getting more. What if he actually is getting less and now we want him to get 50%? But we are working on assumptions here, guys. Like, let's be honest. We all know that if Master KG made the beat and then the lady, Nomcebo, did the vocals, we know what's going to happen there. So while in a normal world, Master KG will definitely pay the featured lady, Nomcebo, the amount that she charged. I mean, if she charged 500 Rand, he probably paid her 500 Rand. If she charged 3.5 or she charged 15,000 Rand, he did that. or maybe if they agreed on some terms and conditions or whatever deal they may have agreed on, you know, because when they made the song, they didn't know that this was gonna be a global phenomena. They didn't know that this song was gonna be a hit. You know, the whole world will sing, will dance to it. They didn't know those things. I mean, and also these new rules that Master KG must split half with Nomcebo, are these rules only designed for Master KG, or are these the general rules that you think you are proposing for the music world? You know, things doesn't work like that. I don't think so. I mean, if I have a song and I ask someone to feature in the song, I probably would pay them the session fee, like I said. You know, I'm not gonna split my 50% unless if we agree on that. So I personally believe that because this song was released in 2019, there is agreement in place. And also there's also the whole issue of the record label. The record label must have made a lot of money with the streams that they've received already. I mean, there are those splits that are involved there. There's a lot of people that are involved. It's not only Master KG involved, it's a whole team. So if you want 50-50, how is this going to work? You know, another thing is the fact that I believe that, because honestly speaking, I didn't know Nomcebo until I heard the Jerusalem song. Like, truth be told, yes, she released one of the big bangers, one of the best songs that I actually like right now in a latest album, because she has a latest album out and I love the album. But before then, I did not know about her, honestly speaking. So I personally believe that the Jerusalem song did also lift her career up to a certain level, you know. And very, very importantly, I feel like as South Africans, we need to get out of this tribalistic attitude, you know. I feel like we need to celebrate Master KG for the beat, and we also need to celebrate Nomcebo for the vocals. I mean, she's got great vocals, you know. We should celebrate the two without causing any conflict or any tension whatsoever. I mean, South Africa will come a long way. Why can't we just celebrate the two and be happy, you know, and dance to the Jerusalem song without causing any tension, conflict, you know? Let's just celebrate the two, and that's it. And that's why I want to say well done to Master KG and well done to Nomcebo. Well done to both of them for the song. They gave us a hit. They gave us a hit. They gave the world the hit. You know, well done to both of them. Why can't we just congratulate both of them? And not these things we're currently doing. We are better than that. Let's just celebrate the two. Yes, if he did not pay Nomcebo, then that's another story. If he did not pay her for the session fee, or he did not do according to the agreements, that's another story. But if he fulfilled all those agreements and contracts, I don't see any reason why Master KG is now have to be running around and splitting his royalties or whatever he's got from the song. I mean, I don't think it's fair. So what do you guys think? Do you think it's fair for Master KG to now have to split all his earnings from the song because of the fact that now this is a global phenomenon? I don't think so. So you can tell me down below what you think. Do you think Nomcebo is supposed to get 50% share? And also, this 50% share, does it only apply to Master KG, or is it something that people are demanding because they think is the right way to go in the music world going forward? You know, those are the questions I have. So I feel like we need to congratulate Master KG for the song. And also the fact that he did not leave her out. He always tagged her along. Even recently in the performances that I've seen him doing, she was there. He never went there alone. It's a teamwork. I personally feel like Master KG understands those things. So I feel like it's very unfair to Master KG now for people to be demanding that he pays 50% share. I don't know. Yeah, I personally don't think it's fair for Master KG to be having to pay 50% share. I mean, unless if it's something that they had agreed on. And if they didn't agree on the 50% share, I don't see a reason why Master KG must now run up and down to the banks and try to transfer funds to Nomcebo if it was not an agreement beforehand, you know, because we work with agreements here. So let's be honest, guys. So do share your views down below. Please comment. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe, and also share the video, and also leave a like. You know, give it a thumb up if you like it. And if you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. You know, thumbs up, down. Like what is it? Thumbs down, up, down. Whatever it is. So if you want to support the channel, please do purchase one of these t-shirts. You know, this is a white one. There are different colors. Like I said, it's $250 each. You can just contact me on 061-670-9692. That's on WhatsApp, and also on the email on mandagingirkani@gmail.com. And then we're able to courier it anywhere in the SADC region if you are in the African continent, of course. So yeah, that's all I had for you today. Thank you very much for watching the video. Till we meet again in the next upload. Legeremina, Ekesdors, I'm Tessin Tora. Salute. Minga titimeli.